Hello, YouTube. How are you? uh, Perfect. I am just, this is my first YouTube, so I am turning on filters and all of that jazz, but I want to say hello and welcome to SoulWork in Six Figures. I am Stephanie. I'm the founder of SoulWork in Six Figures, and I'm a career coach that's super dedicated, super obsessed with, super passionate with getting women to feel confident. I'll just give you a little bit of background about me. I have a recruitment background. My entire career was just in recruitment. That included salary negotiations. That included, career counseling. Acting as a business partner to all the different business lines within different companies, which included entertainment companies like Sony and Amazon, and also every major investment bank. So Credit Suisse and Deutsche Bank and Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan Chase and Morgan Stanley and hedge funds. And I worked with an MSP as well. I also just recently spent 2 years living in Japan playing with children. So basically my task is to help women with their salary negotiations. So I create PDF guides. I have a private community, all dedicated to making you a business partner at work, as well as helping you with the salary negotiation process. So that is a bit about my background. Something else that is near and dear to me, which is just based on my history, but I know a lot of women go through this, is just dealing with imposter syndrome and tiara syndrome and doormat syndrome. And so if you're not familiar with, imposter syndrome, it's, you being hired to work at a company and just feeling as if after a while, you're not supposed to be there, like you're different from everyone else. Maybe you are a minority who, doesn't look like everyone else that's working there, or, you're not Ivy League educated, or you maybe didn't even finish school. And so you have these sort of limiting beliefs that are holding you back from stepping into your power. On top of that, maybe the environment isn't as, cuddly and warm. Maybe the people there are very objective and sort of business focused. And so spending time to make you feel safe and nurtured is something that isn't a top priority. And so, you can find that you slip into limiting beliefs and feeling bad about yourself, which affects your work product, which affects your things that you're doing day to day. And so that's what imposter syndrome is. Most women have gone through that. Tiara syndrome. Tiara syndrome is when you think that, you being nice or, putting your head down and just working will gain you, promotions and accolades. And yes, that can happen, but for the most part, typically it doesn't happen. As women, we expect to be rewarded and just patted on the head for that, where men are more trained to ask for the things that they want and ask for the accolades and, to push for salary increases and promotions. And so, that's tiara syndrome, and I work so hard to make sure women, especially young women, don't deal with that because it's something that I went through, and we don't got time for that. So that's tiara syndrome. And then doormat syndrome, I think most people are familiar with that. It's just when, you are like a puppy dog running behind people. You're afraid to say no. You're afraid to ask for the things that you want. You just want to please other people so that they can like you. And it's totally normal. It happens. It's natural, especially to women. And it's something that's near and dear to my heart because I want you to step into your true power. Your true power includes you not being nice every day. Your true power includes you sometimes having a bad attitude, waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Your true power means you saying no and you putting yourself first. And so a lot of women, take some time to grow into that. And so what I do is that I speed that process up for you. So that's that. Also, I provide leadership training. Like I mentioned, sometimes if you haven't. So just to rewind a little bit, the company that I own right now is SoulWork in Six Figures, and our objective is to bring 60 grand or 70 grand or 80 grand a year employees to 100 and 115 or multiple six figures. And these are women that are underpaid for various reasons or have just been in the same position for a long time, and they want support in the interview process, as well as just becoming a more confident person asking for the things that they want. And so I talked a little bit in a circle, but I want to bring it back to why. So yes, so I'm just tasked with bringing women to six figures. So I don't remember where I was going with the first part before I introduced the second part, and that's fine. That happens sometimes. So I'll just go ahead and say goodbye. That is me. You can expect to see more live streams here. I don't think I would be creating fully edited videos, but where you can find, the girls and myself is in our private Facebook community. SoulWork in Six Figures. It's a community for six-figure earners on Facebook. Just answer a few questions, and then you can join the group. I have live trainings in that group every Friday at 12:15 p.m. EST, which is about 8:15 a.m. PST. And I typically do, I may show the live training on Instagram as well. And if you'd like, you can follow me there at stephanie.imheath. And if not, just Google, SoulWork in Six Figures or SoulWork in Selfies. The website is SoulWork in Six Selfies. And yeah, that's it. It's a pleasure to meet you all. And I look forward to seeing you in the group or in the program that I have, or just anywhere in general. But just remember that you are valuable. Nothing defines you except for yourself. You have the right to ask for the things that you want. Even if you ask in a quivering voice, you're still asking for it. And with time, everything gets easier. So if you're not fully confident now, you can be in a month or 3 months or 6 months from now. So bye, YouTube. Cheers.